In a world teetering on the brink of chaos, the skies darkened with an ominous cloud of apocalyptic insects swarming across the horizon. Their wings created a deafening hum that echoed like a relentless storm, devouring everything in their path. Amidst the chaos, the Sky Lords, majestic and fierce, refused to surrender their kingdom to these tiny, relentless invaders. They soared high above the earth, eyes blazing with determination and fury. But the Sky Lords do not surrender their kingdom. They descend like falling stars. The air crackled with tension as high-altitude howling wind gusts swept across the battlefield, carrying the ominous sound of the storm below. SFX high-altitude howling wind gusts. Suddenly, a piercing whoosh cut through the air as falcons dove from the clouds with deadly precision. Their wings stretched wide, slicing through the swarm like arrows aimed at the heart of destruction. The rhythmic, heavy thwack-thwack sounds echoed as feathered bodies hit their targets with deadly accuracy, cutting through the swarm like bullets hitting steel. The insects, despite their numbers, faltered under the onslaught, their chittering turning to frantic screeches. Above the chaos, the Sky Lords coordinated their aerial assault with grace and ferocity. They darted and weaved, each movement precise and calculated amidst the chaos. One Sky Lord named Aurelius led the charge with a roar that shook the clouds. He was larger and more fierce than the rest, a symbol of the last hope of the aerial realm. Below, the ground trembled as entire forests trembled under the weight of the insect swarm. Buildings cracked and crumbled, overwhelmed by the relentless tide of tiny monsters. Yet amidst the destruction, heroes rose from the ruins. Young Sky Warrior Lira flapped her wings vigorously, aiming her spear at the nearest nagging insect. Her eyes burned with resolve and her posture was defiant. In the face of annihilation, hope is the last sanctuary, the voice echoed across the wreckage. Suddenly, the sky darkened further as villainous clouds gathered, unleashing a thunderous roar from above. Thunder from the clouds. They called it a divine retaliation from the heavens. Veins of lightning danced across the sky, illuminating the battlefield in stark, fleeting flashes. The Sky Lords called down the fury of the storm upon the swarm, fighting fire with fire. Lightning crackled, striking the insect horde with brutal intensity, incinerating countless foes in a blinding flash. But the insects were resilient, their numbers seemingly endless as they kept surging forward. "The sky is no longer safe," she whispered, her voice trembling with awe and fear. Even as the storm raged, the insect swarm pressed on, relentless and unyielding. They crawled over rubble and debris, their tiny legs leaving trails of destruction in every direction. Among the chaos, the Sky Lords gathered for a final stand, wings pounding a unified cry of defiance. Aurelius, with a mighty cry, unleashed a powerful dive, striking the heart of the insect menace. His talons tore through the swarm, scattering their form like shattered glass. Lira joined in her spear, glowing with energy, slicing through the remaining threats. The insects, sensing defeat, began to disperse like a tide receding from the shore. With a victorious cry, the Sky Lords soared upward, reclaiming the skies once more. The storm slowly abated, leaving behind a battered but unbowed realm. In the aftermath, the sky shimmered with hope and resilience, a testament to the indomitable spirit of the Sky Lords. They had faced the apocalypse and survived, ready to rebuild their kingdom amongst the stars.